My, what happened here to bring you to such a state?
Oh, I found a book lying around. But when I started reading it, it was so moving that I couldn't hold back the waterworks.
A tragedy, is it? Tell me more.
It's a story of a great sage known only as El.
Oh? Tell me more about this El fellow.
It starts off with El as a young boy who's at the top of his class at an academy in Alusia. Then, it follows him as he becomes a royal soldier, even ending up as the prince's retainer.
I'm with you so far.
The prince was supposed to ascend the throne, but it ended up being somebody else instead. The prince left the castle in frustration. El just stands there, stunned as he goes. That was too sad to take, so I don't know what happens next.
Oh, you poor thing. Here, dry your eyes.
Thank you, sir. You know, lots of books make me cry, but this one hit me really hard for some reason. I'm thinking about the prince's bitterness and the way El felt to see him go. It's just too tragic.
You got me invested now. If you keep reading, do tell me how it turns out.
Sure thing, sir.
And you can keep the handkerchief. So, how's that book of yours coming along? Oh, but where are my manners? I meant to give you a treat first.
These are some tasty-looking pastries.
I baked them myself. There's apple filling inside.
You bake, Sir Lindon?
Oh, yes. Nothing bakes a pastry like a good jolt of thunder magic. Go on, try one.
Well, don't mind if I do. Wow. I had no idea a little zap of lightning could make such a tasty treat.
Good, aren't they? Now back to the subject of your book.
Oh, yeah. Last time, the prince El worked for didn't inherit the throne, so he left the castle. Then, El meets another royal soldier and finds comfort with her. They get married and begin an ordinary but happy life together. That's as far as I've got for now.
Fascinating. This story has its hooks in me. I was a royal soldier once myself, you know. I notice you don't seem to be crying today, though.
It's actually pretty tough to hold it in. El's wife goes through so much for his sake, but I'm embarrassed to be seen crying all the time. So, I'm doing my best to keep it together.
Don't hold back on my account. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Cry as hard as you like. Let it all out.
Are you sure? Well, if you say so.
Oh my, your nose is running. Here, something to wipe it with.
Thanks again.
I baked cookies for us, Boucheron. With thunder, of course, as always. Now, eat up.
Oh, I can't wait. Hey, there's raisins in these. Yum.
Read any further in that book yet?
Oh, I finished it, actually.
Have you now? Well then, tell me everything.
Well, sure. After the wedding, Elle's life was simple but happy. The couple went through hard times, but they did it together and saw their children grow up. But just when the kids were all grown and they could enjoy their sunset years, Elle's wife passed. Elle never got to feed his wife the last pastry he baked for her. With a bolt of thunder.
There, Boucheron. I find myself crying as well today.
I realized when I got to that part, this story is about you, isn't it?
Indeed it is. L, of course, is my first initial.
But why is there a book about you?
I thought Before I joined my wife in the beyond, I'd record my life for posterity. But I was careless and lost the manuscript.
Oh, so you wrote this book? Well, now I'm sorry I read it without permission.
Nonsense. I'm genuinely glad that you picked it up and read the whole tale.
It was wonderfully written for what it's worth.
Why don't we spend more time together? You can get to know me until my last pages.
It would be my pleasure.
Splendid! I'm in such a good mood that I think I might bake another batch of sweets. But lightning baking takes time, so why don't you tell me your story?
Let's see. Where to start? I guess with the day my parents met.